Hi everyone, welcome to Conceptual Thinkers Talk Primary Maths Concept with Teacher Ben. So today we will be touching on P6 Raffles Girls Primary School SA1 2022 Paper 2 Question 15. Okay, so let's get started. So first let's interpret the question. Okay, so let's look at the question here. So the figure shows one big quarter circle, two identical medium quarter circles, and one small quarter circle. So let's identify all these few quarter circles. So this is a quarter circle, the big one. Okay, then we have two medium quarter circles. So this will be the two medium quarter circle. Okay, and lastly one small quarter circle. So this will be the small quarter circle. Okay, now ABCE is a square of side 28 cm, so 28 cm each. So let's put it down. So from here is also 28 cm. Okay, the square. Okay, so AG is equal to GE. AG is equal to GE. So this means that from here to here is equal to here. So let's put it down. So the radius of the small circle, quarter circle, is 10 cm. So it's mentioned in the diagram here. So your job is to find the area of the big quarter circle ACE. So this is a big quarter circle. Then you also need to find the area of the shaded part. So this is the shaded part and this will be the shaded part. Okay, so we already identify and read the question. So now the identify of the concept here will be basically circle. Okay, so for those who haven't learned circle in school yet, so I'm going to show you what is the formula for area of circle. So area of circle will be equal to pi times radius times radius. Now radius here is the distance between one point of the circle then to the center of the circle. So if I have to draw a circle here now, so this is the center of the circle. So any point from the circle you join to the circle here, this is called radius. Okay, now for a quadrant, so let's draw a quadrant here. So this is actually a quadrant, right? So all this straight line is actually the radius of the quarter circle. Okay, so let's get started to solve them. So if you look at part A, they want us to find the big quarter circle. So we have to find the area of this quadrant. Now as you can see, we can actually cut the circle into 4 quadrants. So this means that if we use the area of the circle, we just need to do a multiplication of 1/4, or we take the area of circle divided by 4 to get to the answer. So for part A, so to find the area of quarter circle, usually I like to do a drawing. Okay, ACE will be equal to 1/4 times pi times radius times radius. Now if you are new to doing circle question, now what I suggest to you is write down what you are finding, then write down the formula. Now the reason of writing down the formula is to get used to the formula. Now every time when you learn new things, it's good to keep writing down the formula that you learn from that topic. So that will help you to remember after a while. Okay, so that will be equal to, now we need to find out what is the radius of the quarter circle. So in this case, they did mention that the side of the square is 28 and it happens to be the radius of the quarter circle. So it will be 1/4. Now in this case, they did mention that the pi is 3.14. So I'll multiply by 3.14. Now usually for P6 level, the pi value will be 3.14 or 22/7. If they never mention and they never say that it must be in terms of pi, you can use your calculator pi. Okay, so we're going to multiply by 28 times 28. Okay, so you can press your calculator to solve this question. So you're going to get 615.44 cm square. Please remember to write the units. Okay, so that will be the answer for part A, to find the area of the quarter circle. So that is pretty straightforward. Now let's focus on part B now. Now they want us to find the shaded part. So this is the shaded part they mentioned, and also this part, right? Now I think for this big part of the shaded area is easy to find. What I need to do is just take the area of the big square minus away the area of the quarter circle that we found in part A. Okay, now to make it easy for presentation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them some names. Okay, so let me call this as A and call this as B. or maybe I should use x and y since A and B is used for the point. So let's call this x and this as y. Okay, so for part B, so let's do the calculation. To find my x area of x will be basically taking the area of square ABCE minus away area of quarter circle ACE. So you will be taking length times length, right? So 28 times 28. So 28 times 28. Then we just need to minus away what we found earlier. Now 615.44. Okay, so we're going to get 168.56 cm square. So this will be the area for this big part of the shaded part. Okay, now we need to find this y. So to get the area of y, what you need to do is you need to find the area of this medium quarter circle. Then we minus away the area of this small quarter circle. Okay, so first thing I will do is I will try to find what is the radius. So I will find the radius of the medium circle. Sorry, medium quarter circle. So GE is the radius and GE is equal to AG, right? So they actually cut. AE is basically 28. So I can take 28 divided by 2 to get GE. So I get 28 divided by 2. So I'm going to get 14 cm. So I already get the radius for that. In terms of the radius for the small one, we already calculate, already given to us as 10 cm. So to get the area of y, basically what we are doing is we find the area of this quadrant. I would say the medium quadrant mentioned by the question. So quadrant medium minus away the area of quadrant or quarter circle that is small. So the formula will be 1/4 times pi times radius, but we are looking at the smaller one, sorry, the medium one. Then minus away 1/4 times pi times radius of the small quarter circle. So this will give me 1/4 times 3.14 times 14 cm times 14 cm minus away 1/4 times 3.14 times 10 times 10. Okay, so this will give me 75.36 cm square. So this one you can press in your calculator exactly this value, and you press the equal, you'll get this. Okay, now to get the area of the shaded part, so area of shaded part will be basically taking the area of x plus area of y, right? So it will be 168.56. Then we add 75.36. So the answer for this will be 243.92 cm square. So this will be the answer. So this is how I'm going to implement my step. So usually what I'll do is I'll write the area, the area that I'm finding. Then after that I write down the formula. Then I do my calculation. Now there's a few benefits to do that. So I already mentioned to you, one of the benefit is to able to get familiarized with the formula. Now the second thing that you'll get better will be in terms of checking. Now usually the last step is to do the checking or inspect the solution, right? So what I'm going to do is I will be looking through all my steps and ask myself, what am I finding? Then with all this description, it allows me to know that what is my train of thoughts when I'm doing this question. Because when you do paper 2, there's 17 questions that you are doing. And after doing the question, if you have to come back and look at the steps that you are doing, sometimes you'll not be able to recall it so easily by just looking at numbers calculation. So I noticed that some of my students, right, they struggle with, or they take more time to recall and to think what they are actually finding. So that may help you to be more efficient if you write down what you are finding here. Yeah, I know that when writing it can be troublesome, but it actually saves a lot of time and help you to actually recall things that you are finding. Okay, so I will be ensuring that I'm finding the correct things that is asked by the question. Then I'll also be checking that I'm using the correct values to do my calculation. Okay, so ensure that I also didn't make any mistake in terms of using my calculator. So that is how I inspect my solution for circle question. So that's all for this question. So don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, Conceptual Thinkers. Follow us on our Facebook, Conceptual Thinkers Mathematics and English Hub. And we also can start to follow on our TikTok channel, Conceptual Thinkers SG. Okay, if you have any question, feel free to let us know. Drop your comments in the box below, then we will get back to you. Okay, so that's all for this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.